Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about the English rock band Small Faces. I don't know how well known Small Faces are now. They were extremely big band in the 60s and a band I really like, so I thought I'll talk about them today. Also, if you're wondering what's going on with my makeup today, it is inspired by Beth from The Queen's Gambit when she tried out her mod look. So that's the look I've gone for today. I've just recently rewatched The Queen's Gambit. I really love that series and I just thought that it would be a fun look to try today. It's not my usual go-to 60s makeup, but I think it's quite fun. Small Faces were an English rock band from London. The band were one of the biggest mod groups of the 1960s, evolving into one of the UK's most successful psychedelic bands. The group originally consisted of Steve Marriott, Ronnie Lane, Kenny Jones, and Jimmy Winston. The band first formed in 1965 when Marriott was working in the M60 Music Bar in Manor Park, London, and he met Lane when he came in to buy a bass guitar, and the two got talking and became friends, and together with Jones and Winston they formed the group Small Faces. Marriott's unique and powerful voice attracted a lot of attention, and singer Elkie Brooks, who was taken by Marriott's stage presence, recommended them to local club owner Maurice King, who began to find them work. One concert was in Sheffield, but the audience mostly consisted of teddy boys, and the group were paid off after 3 songs. They then went into another club called King Mojo Club and offered to perform for free. Here the audience were mods and they demanded to hear more. The band went on to sign with Decca and released high-energy mod songs. Their debut single was What You Gonna Do About It in 1965, which became a top 20 UK singles chart hit. Jimmy Winston later left the band for an acting career, and in a 2000 interview, Kenny Jones said Winston was fired because he tried to compete with Marriott. Winston was then replaced by Ian McLagan. The group's third single, Sha-La-La-La-Lee, peaked at number 3 in the UK singles chart. Their first album, Small Faces, released on the 6th of May 1966, was also a success. They grew even more in popularity when they released their 5th single, All or Nothing, and from the song's success they were set to tour America. However, this had to be put on hold after details of McLagan's recent drug conviction were leaked. They later broke with Decca and joined Immediate Records, formed by Rolling Stone's ex-manager. The band's single Itchy Coo Park, released on the 11th of August 1967, reached number 3 in the UK and number 16 in the US. Their career reached an all-time high with the release of their psychedelia-influenced album Ogden's Nut Gone Flake on the 24th of May 1968. It is widely regarded as a classic album and featured an innovative round cover, the first of its kind. It stayed at number 1 in the UK album chart for 6 weeks, but only reached number 159 in the US. Marriott quit the band at the end of 1968, walking off stage during a live New Year's Eve gig yelling, "I quit." He was frustrated at their failure to break out of their pop image and their inability to reproduce the more sophisticated material properly on stage. He was already looking to start a new band and went on to form the band Humble Pie, often regarded as one of the first supergroups. Lane, Jones and McLagan went on to join forces with 2 former members of the Jeff Beck group, Rod Stewart and Ronnie Wood, to form the new named group Faces. In 1975, following the breakup of Faces, the original Small Faces lineup briefly reformed, but Lane left after the first rehearsal due to an argument. Unknown to the others at the time, Lane was beginning to show symptoms of MS, but the others misinterpreted his behaviour as drunken tantrums. The others stayed together and were joined by ex-Roxy Music bassist Rick Wills. Guitarist Jimmy McCulloch also briefly joined after leaving Wings. The group broke again in 1978. Steve Marriott recorded with Humble Pie again from 1979 to 81. He went on to have a successful solo career, but died at the age of 44 in a fire caused by a cigarette. Ronnie Lane died in 1997 after battling with MS for nearly 20 years. Kenny Jones became the drummer of The Who after Keith Moon's death. Ian McLagan went on to perform with artists such as Bob Dylan and the Rolling Stones. He died from a stroke in 2014. Rick Wills went on to join the band Foreigner for 14 years, then joined Bad Company. And Jimmy McCulloch started the band Wild Horses along with Kenny Jones. He then became a member of the Dukes, but died at 26 from an overdose. In 1996, Small Faces were awarded the Ivor Novello Outstanding Contribution to British Music Lifetime Achievement Award. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2012. The first song I heard which really got me into Small Faces was Lazy Sunday. I still really enjoy listening to this song. Please let me know if you also like Small Faces and some of the songs that you like from them. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!